brother. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? To be quite honest with you, Fort Jack, it started off a little rough. Cortisol levels rose up. It definitely felt like a Monday. But I got through it. I feel a little bit better now. Somehow I had my old lady's debit card in my wallet. Neither one of us know how it got there. So I had to wait around town and somebody come pick up her card. She needs it. And neither one of us know how it got in my wallet. Trippy. Hey, Dorana, good morning. Happy Labor Day. I was like, hey, it's Labor Day. I'm working, obviously, got to. So I figured, hey, why not do a Labor Day live? Because it is Labor Day in the United States of America. Yeah, baby. So I hope everybody else has got the day off. Really, I would have the day off, but like this load, delivers on Tuesday, so I can't leave Tuesday and get it out there. Well, I mean, I could, but it delivers Tuesday morning, so we'll be in Kansas tonight. Y'all wouldn't mind share some support for your fellow Americans working on Labor Day and smack that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. So I hope y'all's Labor Day is going a little bit better than mine has. It's just those little things, Good morning, Patrick. Doing am enjoying it. Got to sleep in some. Oh, awesome. I didn't get to sleep in. I actually been watching Stranger Things, which I rarely watch TV, but I was able to watch some last night. First time I've watched TV in about a month. And so I watched an episode of it, and that episode seemed like it was like 2 hours long. And I was like, man. And then it was like 9:38 when it went off. I was like, oh man, I got to get up at 4 a.m. So I only slept probably about 5.5 hours. But it's all good. It's all good in my neighborhood. So y'all grill out hamburgers and hot dogs this evening and have one for me. Or some steak, man, that'd be nice. I didn't eat no steak all weekend. Oh man, I'm going to this weekend though. I'm going to buy me a couple of filet mignons, and I'm going to season them up real nice, and then let them marinate like that for about the whole day, and then I'm going to put them on the grill. Oh, man. grilling any semi. I used to do that when I was doing flatbed chrome. I would take a grill, and I had a step deck, flatbed trailer, drop deck, step deck, whatever people call them. And I'd be out in the truck stop parking lot, and I'd have that grill up there on that step deck, and I'd be grilling out burgers and steaks and chicken. And I was the most popular person at the truck stop. That's what I miss about summertime and doing flatbed, because I could get my grill out on the flatbed and grill. People smell it, and they'd find you. They'd be like, I smell a grill in the parking lot. Hey driver, what are you cooking? They're feeding everybody in the truck stop. One of your moms for a pork roast? Oh, nice, nice. I should have asked that lady what she was going to do. I think we talked about chicken. We have some roasts in the deep freezer. We had tacos last night. Barbecue sandwiches for days. Yeah. Now, I like a good barbecue pork sandwich. I do. I picked some bell peppers out of the garden yesterday for tacos. Took them in the house, rinsed about 3 or 4 of them off, and the old lady chopped them up. Man, they smelled so good. Like, they had a nice smell to them, like it was pretty abundant. I remember getting bell peppers from the grocery store, and the smell is nowhere near as strong as the ones that I got out of my garden. Oh yeah, hey, good morning, Sam. I didn't forget about you. I just got carried away rambling on my rambling. Got a new trailer. Fountain on Teal Pad. It's outside Teal Pad. Oh, Teal Bed. Okay. I'm not too familiar with that trailer, floor jack. I like to do me some bucket trucking. I want to haul some limestone and coal and stuff like that. Cause I grew up around bucket trucking, hauling sand and stone, limestone, coal, a lot of coal. Right now, I just got me a 53-foot drive van. 53-foot van. About there's a big pothole right here. It looks like they patched it. Yeah, they did. Oh, you doggone, they patched it. They patched that one too. And that one. Okay, sweet. See how good it is. That's pretty smooth. Not too bad. Oh, you got plenty at your farm for Jack? Okay, I might know some people. I know some bull haulers. Trucker P, what keeps me trucking? What keeps me trucking? Probably my family. You know, I mean, realistically, yeah, my family. I do it for my family, myself, the wife, the kids. You know, this is our main source of income. So I do it for us. You know, we all got to be doing a little something, you know, unless you won the lottery. Which this past weekend on Saturday night's drawing, I did hit the Powerball number and I won $4. I'm going to cash it in only this weekend. I wanted to today because the drawing's tonight. Yeah, because Trucker P, you literally gotta love this. Like, I love trucking. Like, I don't. There's something, like, I've always been told, about truck drivers, like, you have to be a little bit crazy to drive these trucks. And at the time, I didn't really think too much of it. Now, I really believe that. You gotta be a little bit crazy to drive these trucks as much as the driver has to do it. National holiday, and where am I at? Trucking. Doing things my way. Anything in the P.O. box? Floor Jack, I have not had time to go by the post office. I had my car, the old lady's car broke down. Our primary car broke down, so she is borrowing my sister's car to drive and go to work at school, take the kids, and she works at the school. She's a teacher there, so she's using her old beat up Trailblazer. And so I went to the car this weekend, and I believe it's the fuel pump has went out, and I am actually going to be changing the fuel pump this weekend. Probably going to take me 2 to 5 hours. I'm assuming I'm adding a few extra hours just in case. So we're going to be doing a live Friday or Saturday at the house, changing a fuel pump in a 2020 Chevrolet Equinox. So that's a job, and it ain't gonna be fun. I'm sure you're gonna hear me cussing. Y'all know I don't really cuss on these lives, very rarely. I try to keep it PG-13. Yeah. When I do get back, I'll be, I got to pick up a load tomorrow in Missouri. I don't know what it is yet. We're going to find out. Hey, look at them geese. Headed south for the winter. Canadian geese. So yeah, I'll look into it. Maybe the old lady will check it sometime this week. I don't know. I can have somebody go check it for me and let you know if it's okay. So yeah, if anybody's interested, we will probably be doing a live Friday or Saturday. If you know anybody that has an Equinox or something, apparently, from what I've researched, is they are notorious for fuel pump failure. So need a little bit of education. We're going to be changing the fuel pump ourselves Friday or Saturday. It's a little bit of a job. I don't have no floor lift, where I can just pick up the car, I gotta actually get on the ground and get underneath it and disconnect fuel lines, drain the fuel out of it, drop the fuel tank. I convinced my wife Yeah, Trucker Pete, I totally get that. Me and my wife had talked about that a few years back before we moved back down to the south, where we're both from. And so we were going to do that. I wanted a fifth wheel, but the thing was, I didn't have a big enough vehicle to pull a fifth wheel, and I didn't really want to go out and spend $70,000-$80,000 on a vehicle. And at that time, it was like a terrible time to buy, like right now is. But that'll soon change, probably another year. I think 2027 is going to be the year. where things financially get better for everybody. But yeah, we were going to do that too, Trucker Pete, but we didn't. I was, and also a friend, I didn't really look into it too much, but a friend of mine was telling me that he tried to get a camper, and he's got really good credit, you know, and I do too. And he's like, don't even try it, because they're not going to, you won't get approved. And I was like, well, why is that? He goes, well, they consider, he said something along the lines of like, they consider campers a luxury, which makes sense, you know, it's a camper, a luxury, just like AC is a luxury. But he said a couple other things, but I don't remember. This has been a few years ago when I was thinking about doing it. And if you knew somebody, Trucker P, that had a, you know, preferably like a brother, sister, somebody in your family that you can get along with, maybe throw in a little bit of, make up the difference in their electric bill and tap into their electricity. Also, here's another word of advice, Trucker P. Get you, you know, maybe some lumber, or you might be able to buy the whole set yourself. Get you something to where you can build like a roof over top of the camper and conserve the quality of that roof of that camper. You know, so don't let the elements just, you know, start snowing and raining all over it, because eventually those campers, every one of them, eventually start leaking. The next thing you know, you got mold growing all in the walls of that camper. So I mean, you wouldn't have to do it right away, but if you do get that camper and you do that, you know, put a tin roof over top of it. Yeah, if you could know somebody that would let you, you know, somebody had 5 acres or something, you could put a camper on their land, you know, in the far corner, put a little roof over it and tap into the electricity. That's what you need to do. You know, you can live on somebody's land for free, you know, for 1, 2, 3 years. However long, whatever your end goal is. But that is a great idea, Trucker Pete. That is a great idea. If it's just you and your wife, you ain't got no kids. If you had real small kids, it would work for a little while. But if you got bigger kids, they can't be tied up in a camper like that. Maybe if you had some land, they could get out and play, you know, cooked up in a camper, and for a 9-year-old or a 10-year-old, it's got to be. That's what I would do. Give me some post hole diggers, and I'd put those big, oh man, what do you call that, lumber? Anyway, you just put them in the ground, and then I put a roof over top of my camper. I would conserve the roof of that camper for as long as I could. That'd be something you might want to look into. Where are you going? Yeah, like not many people's out on the road today, believe it or not. But I am headed to the great state of Kansas. And it's going to take all day. I'll be out there probably about 6, 7 o'clock, 7:30. Had a little setback this morning. You love it. Hey, that's awesome. Hey, so if you're new, you know, if you love it, hit that subscribe button, join our little family down in chat. Great people up in here. Wonderful people. But yeah, I was surprised with the traffic out here. Like, there's really not been much traffic. It's been very nice. that's when I really realized, like, it is Labor Day. People are really taking this day in, staying home, sleeping in. Oh, it's Monday. Just waking up, ain't got to go to work. This is the day for the working folks. You've earned it. You have earned it. The free paid day off. I think, quite frankly, we should have a few extra more days off. I mean, I don't think anybody really works like Americans. You know, you got the 40-hour week, but like, you know, nobody can make it on a 40-hour week. You got to be putting 60, 70 hours a week. Some people put 80, 90, 100. I put in 100 hours a week. So yeah, sending much love and respect to everybody that has the day off because of your labor. Oh yeah, you're in great condition, Trucker Pete. So yeah, you can find one, but before you buy one, check, see if it's enough space, which obviously it's not going to have a ton. And, mentally you and your wife got to be like, okay, yeah, we can make this space work. And also look into a washer and dryer. What would be nice though if you had, you had like a 220, you could build like a little laundry room outside of the camper, like on somebody's land, and just take your stuff out there and wash it and dry it. Because those campers, some of them have washers and dryers, but I'm assuming they're probably pretty small. But that might be fine for you and your wife, Yeah, I think that's how me and my wife's going to be when we get older and our kids grow up, because we have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. So I've noticed a trend with people when their kids grow up, they get dogs. I used to have a dog. He got hit by a car, and I believe it was intentional. He was a good dog. I've been meaning to show everybody a picture of him on the YouTube posts. Dogs are cool. I love dogs. I have 2 cats though. I ended up buying a cat a couple of years ago at a flea market for $10. And the only reason I wanted this cat is because of the field mouse problem. And I asked that guy, I said, will it unalive other animals? And he's like, oh yeah, this one will. He's a little kitten. He's like, I think it's that one. So I was like, what do you want for it? He's like, $10. He's like, all right, I'll take it. And sure enough, that old kitty cat, his name is Smokey. I like calling him Smokey. And he got rid of the problem. That's about the, I like cats. They're nice, but they're lazy. I like them because they keep the rodents away. They're not house cats. I let them stay outside. I'll bring them in, let them eat and drink, relax in the house a little bit. But then they want to go outside, and I'll leave them outside. Because I don't like litter boxes, so I don't have one. So I don't know where they go to use the bathroom. But they ain't doing it in my house. I shedded a few tears. I tried not to when my dog died because, I had invested so much time in, like I trained him, everything, like house trained him. He was the smartest dog I've ever owned, and might be the smartest dog I ever met. Because I can't think of another dog that was smarter than him. And he lived to be 5 years old before something happened to him. And this happened like 2 years ago. I still miss that dog. Think about him all the time. And he's probably the reason I haven't got another dog, is because, like, I know, like, mentally I'm thinking there's no way I can replace that dog. And so it's like I don't want to even try to. I'm afraid, like, I'll just disappoint myself. And I'll be saying, like, yeah, see, he's nothing like Bandit. Because my dog's name was Bandit. And I was like, because I'll be comparing them, it makes me kind of emotional thinking about it. I love that dog. He loved me too. That dog loved me like nothing ever existed yet, That's one thing about dogs, man. They will love you more than anything. Yeah, she was. It's so funny, Manilow. When you're in here, Kels ain't in here, but you'll leave, and all of a sudden, like 10, 20 minutes after you leave, Kels jumps in here asking about you. I'm like, he was just in here like 20 minutes ago. So it's so ironic how that works. You just have to periodically, as long as I'm live, if you leave, periodically jump on. She might be in here. There's 77 folks in here right now. So she could be in here, but if she was, I'm assuming she would already have replied to you. I know what a Cane Corso is, but right now in my mind I can't picture the dog. My dog Bandit, he was a pit bull. He was a really nice dog. But his problem was he wanted to befriend every dog, and not every dog was wanting to be his friend. So he was just a friendly dog. He just wanted to be every dog's friend, and some dogs just didn't like him. How much is a Cane Corso trucker, Pete? Like a thoroughbred. Might have to look into getting me one. I kind of want another pit bull, like a blue nose pit. Those pit bulls seem to be very intelligent if you just put a little bit of time in them. That was the first one I ever owned. I'm actually not sure what breed he was. I bought him for $100. From some guy down in Alabama. I was living in Indiana at the time, and my sister was living in Alabama, and she told me about these pups, and I was like, okay. So I sent her $100. She got it. She went to Tennessee to see some family. So I went to Tennessee to see some family, and that's where I picked him up at. Happy Labor Day, Dwayne. Happy Labor Day. I was wanting, what's those one dogs? Those Belgian dogs that the police officers use. What's the name of them dogs? I was thinking about getting me one of those. I can't remember what you call them. That's what I like about pit bulls, though. It's like they don't. My dog, I mean, you know, they all shed. They got coats, but he didn't really shed, you know, that much. I could just give him a bath and brush him, and you know, he was good. Hey, Prince, happy Labor Day. We get one more lot, we can get a toot toot. Toot toot. One more lot, toot toot. Hey, well, somebody hit that like button so we can toot the horn. Keep going, Gunner. We're going, man. Alone. We're headed to Kansas. We're going to Topeka, Kansas. And then, in the morning now, we got to head, I think, to Columbia, Missouri. We got to pick up a load. But right now, we're loaded down with medical supply. You know, which you all know, I haul a lot of medical supply. The discount, $600. Oh, really? Man, that must be a really good breed. I don't know much about them. I'm still trying to visualize what the dog Cane Corso looks like. Once I see it, I'll like, yeah, there it is, you know. I'll do a little research on them sometime today when this live ends. Oh, we hit 10, toot toot, baby. I mean, if I had to spend $1,000 to $2,000 or $3,000 on a dog, I would just buy me a African gray bird. I found some like young African grays online a few months ago. They were affordable, like $600. Some are a little bit more expensive. I think they're so cheap because maybe they're prone to death until they get like a certain age, you know. And I'd hate to spend $600 on a bird and 3 months later it just croaks over, you know. That would suck. For like $2,000, something like that. You know, that's an adult. But you want them when they're chicks, basically. You know, it's like 6 months old, because then they'll learn all that wonderful stuff. And they're the most social bird. You know, they'll talk, teach them a lot of stuff. But the thing about African Greys is like some will talk actively and some like just they won't talk at all. You just don't know until they get a little older. I thought that was weird. I didn't know that until I was researching those birds. I was like, huh. So there's a chance that you get one and it'll never talk. Italian Mastiff. Those are big dogs, ain't they? A Mastiff. Yeah, they're big dogs. I don't really want a real big dog. I don't want a 110-pound dog. I don't. I mean, you know, I already got a family of 5. The big dog's like having a family of 7. How much food does that dog eat? Or your Cane Corso? Kenworth W900, Bobby. Yeah, there you go. Wayne's on it. It's got 770,000 miles on it. Well, 770,539 miles. I have put a lot of miles on this truck. I'm going to put 747 on it today. Sweet, sweet. Yes, sir. 18 speed. Yeah, I got me one of them real trucky trucks. Sometimes I wish I had an automatic though. But having to shift gears to keep you mentally like there, you know. You can't, it won't let your mind wander. You gotta shift gears all the time until like you're on open road. You know, you might not shift gears for 3 hours or longer. You miss shit to know, yeah. Yeah, I would too eventually if I jumped into an automatic, you know. I would be like, man, I at least want a 10 speed. Standard 10. I don't really like a 10 speed though. I like a super 10. But I hate a 10 speed. Like when you shift the gear and your RPMs are dropping like all the way down and it takes forever to get them up and shift into another gear. I hate that. I like being able to split them. Yeah, you get them on a feeding schedule. Would you feed them like maybe once or twice a day, depending on the portion you're giving them? I'm assuming when they do a number 2, it's probably a gigantic pile. That's when you need a lot of land and, you know, have it fenced in and let your dog, you know, just run around where he can't get out, you know, because they'll go to a certain area. Like if you got like a small yard, they'll go to a certain area and that's where they'll use the bathroom. But some people pick it up, some people don't, you know. I guess it depends really on where you're living at. But I definitely don't want to go out in the yard and step in a big old pile of dog crap. Left lane. Did you say Kels was looking to talk to me? No, she's not avoiding you. When she jumps in, Manilow, she's always asking about you. Like, hey, y'all seen Manilow in here? Like, no, no, haven't seen him. Or, yeah, he was in here like 40 minutes ago. That's usually that's been what's been happening, you know. That's what's been happening. Got something similar to it. I mean, all the British do is copycat us. But I bet where he's in the UK, I wonder if they work as much as we do. We work all the time. You doing all right though, Manilow? Every time I do a live, I think about you. I think we all do. Some people ask about you, like, hey, where's Manilow? Y'all see Manilow? No. Yeah, we love you, Manilow. I love you, bro. It's a tight family up in here, even though we're all not blood, but, you know, on my channel. Like good-hearted folks on this channel, man. It's been awesome. It's been awesome not meeting, but getting to talk to everybody. I think it's wild that I've only met one subscriber, just one. Hey Manilow, are you still coming to Vegas this month? Is that still on? Busy, yeah. Being busy is good, you know. It doesn't leave like room for bad things to happen. You know what they say? Idle time is the devil's playground. You know, you sit around all the time, not working or anything. Especially for a young man, you know, for a 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old young man. If he ain't got a job, it's a matter of time before he finds himself in handcuffs. Or if he's not going to school or something, I'll be doing something. Oh yeah, the trucks in the left lane, they're not. Hear the toot toot. Here, I'll give an extra one. There you go, floor jack. I'm just driving down the road. I got a little earpiece that tells me things. Can't you tell? Like, it'd be hard to read chat, stay in your lane. We do it safely and responsibly. We're called the A-Team for a reason. Yeah, Janice. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday, Janice, on this Labor Day. I'm happy to see you in here today. Hope you woke up smiling. You had your warm cup of ambition and relaxing. Thank you, Janice. Thank you. Manilow, do y'all celebrate Labor Day in the United Kingdom? Or do you have something like it? The best man and groom has fallen out, so you're not going to Vegas? I ain't really got it worked out yet, Dwayne. There's still some stuff I gotta work on. We're just getting lucky right now, Dwayne, is all. Okay, not here in the UK. You know what Labor Day is, Manilow? Well, it tells you in the name, Labor Day. Oh, it's all up in the air. Okay, so it's 50-50, gotcha. Dwayne. No, I actually totally forgot about it, man. My sister's husband came in this weekend. He's a truck driver as well, which was a surprise. I did not expect it because they are going through an active divorce. So he actually has been staying at my house. He drove up from Alabama and he stayed there. He got in town about Friday night, or like midnight Saturday morning. Got a hotel, then the next day he came to the house, hung out Saturday, hung out yesterday, and I think he's leaving today. Which I thought that was really weird, but we had a good conversation. So that kind of distracted a lot of things that I had going on. I actually looked into the car yesterday because the car's broke down, and I do believe it's the fuel pump. So this weekend, Dwayne, we're going to actively get to work Friday or Saturday, and we got to change the fuel pump. And so I don't know if I'll do that live or I might make a video, but y'all know when I do any type of mechanics, I do it live. Because really, I don't know what I'm doing. I just wing it. I wing everything. Y'all know that. I just wing it. I wing my relationship. You know, I wing the job. I mean, oil leaks are very common. You know, there's a lot of people out there that got vehicles. They got to add a quart of oil to it every week. Got to check it every 3 days. Burns oil, something. Oh yeah, I know you do, Dwayne. We winging it. Dwayne, you're my wing man. Hey, y'all gonna be doing any grilling today? You gonna grill burgers and hot dogs or chicken? Barbecue chicken, what? I was thinking about grilling yesterday. Was it yesterday? I was just too busy. So a lot of stuff been going on. Then I went to my storage unit floor jack, and I had to get my floor jack from the storage unit. And when I did that, I thought about going to the storage unit and getting my floor jack. I was thinking about you. I was like, man, that's going to stick with me forever. I'm going to go get my chrome floor jack out of the storage unit. Yeah, so I'm going to take the car and I'm going to back up, put it on ramps. I have to pull it on a ramp, push it on a ramp. Hot. Oh, y'all hit that like button. I am working on late day. Gotta get this medical supply out to the folks out in Kansas. It's essential. It's so essential. I have to work on a national holiday. But yeah, I'd love to just be at the house with the family right now. But, you know, a lot of folks depend on me to get this drug shows up at that medical supply, we need it desperately. It's on its way. The medical supply is on its way, so hopefully nothing happens. I'm sure some mechanic would be upset. I had to call him, you know, hey man, I had today off all day until you called. And I'm going to come out and do a road call. Like, I'm sorry, man. Don't feel bad, I'm working too. Anybody watching that's working today? What country's everybody watching from? If you're from the U.S., just put the state. And another thing, you know, we've already done this, but what is the capital of Kentucky? You're not really allowed to just drive around in your semi like it's your personal vehicle. Who would want to anyway? I know I wouldn't want to own a truck driving around like it's my personal vehicle because, man, this thing's empty. It costs $1,000 to fill it up. Trucker Peas in Oklahoma. Oklahoma is the Sooners. Yeah. Hey, did anybody y'all watch any college football? I ain't been to Oklahoma in a few years. I'm from Tennessee. I'm an old Tennessean. If you couldn't tell by my accent. I was born across the river in the mountains where I call home. Dave B, this is just outside of Frankfort, Kentucky, and Louisville, Kentucky. We're about to be in Louisville, Kentucky here shortly. Here very soon. We're headed out to Kansas. Taking a load of medical supply out to Kansas. And if you're not an American, Dave, Kentucky's a state within the borders of the United States. Where are you watching from, Dave? What state you in or country? Yeah, I saw you send me a message, man. Hello. Monica from Poland. I think we've had a few people from Poland in here. Nico, he doesn't live too far from me. He lives in Finland. But Nico ain't in here right now. It's pretty cool that if people stay in the chat and come in frequently, I can remember really well. And people that, you know, jump in, have jumped in a lot, and, you know, ever so often, I'll remember them too. Mountains in Tennessee. What's the matter with them mountains, Trucker Pete? I mean, there's really only, well, depending on where you're going, like, you know, you got Jellicoe Mountain. We used to, where I'm from, there used to be a mountain you had to drive over, and then they ended up building this tunnel, and now you drive underneath the mountain. You're in northern British Columbia on mile 36, the Alaska Highway. Oh, that's cool. 7:35 a.m. I'm on the East Coast. It is 10:37 a.m. Which that'll change over in Indiana. I'll go back an hour. It is Monday, September 1st, 2025. 10:37 a.m. in Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, y'all got Labor Day up there, Dave, in Canada? Or you got something like similar to Labor Day in the U.S.? I don't know too much about the Canadians. I just know y'all are good people. I've never met like a bad Canadian. Every Canadian I've ever met was really nice. They all speak French and English. There's Miko. He's from Finland. Happy Labor Day. Thank you, Miko. Y'all got Labor Day in Finland or something like it? Dave, what am I up to? If you're asking me, I'm just trucking out to Kansas, taking some medical supply out here to the people, the wonderful people of Kansas. They need it, you know, obviously, because it's Labor Day and I'm taking it to them. But I can't act like I'm the only one working today, because I'm sure there's many others working, especially truck drivers. There is no such thing as a day off in truck driving. There really ain't. You can work every day of the year. Which, you know, it only makes sense. You know, it is the main part of the economy. This is what keeps the food on the table. Brand new tires on your car, medical supplies in the hospitals, band-aids, everything. Even your car, if you're going out to shop for a car today, that car came on a truck. It's amazing. alternative, until there's an alternative, there's going to be trucks. Trucks and trains and airplanes. Trucks, trains, and airplanes. Like 87%, 85% of all freight is carried on a truck. I actually think it's quite more than that. One way or the other, it's been on a truck, it's been on a plane, it's been on a truck, it's been on a train, it's been on a truck. If you bought it at the grocery store today, whatever it was, clothes, food, auto parts, it came all on a truck. The shoes came on a truck. But enough about that. You get the picture. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. In Finland, it's a different time. May Day equals Labor Day. Okay. If we hit 20 likes, we can do another toot toot. Come on, rack it up to 20. I like blowing the horn as much as people like to hear it. Drinking festival. I bet you do. And those cold countries, man, they just would like to drink. That's like over here in the really cold states in the winter, man, like Michigan. Michiganders like to drink. That might be why they have the strictest DUI laws in the country. Yeah, trucker P, that's right, yeah. It don't matter. Yeah, if you die, that load still got to get there. Oh, well, he's dead, it don't matter. That load still got to get all the corner, pick them up, put somebody else in it. That's what they'll do, you know. That load's going to get there. No matter what. Yeah, I do remember you're from northern Michigan. I've spent many a winters in Michigan, and I tell you, man, it is cold. That's how I know everybody in Michigan likes to drink their alcohol. Because, you know, if you're in Michigan too, with Michiganders, and they're drinking and it's January 2nd, you know, they're drinking too. They sure like to drink in Michigan. Thank you all for everything you all do in your life, for your family, yourself, if you got kids or nothing. Thanks for putting in that work, helping us all out, you know. Your work goes to support everybody else, just like mine does too. We are all in this together, whether you like it or not, we're in it together. My works is going to help people when I get out here to Kansas. Your works, whatever it is you do. You make the bags at the grocery stores. That is helping people get their products in a bag so they can carry more than one item into the house or wherever they're taking it. You know, you work at Tyson Foods, you know, you making chicken. Work on the chicken farm. Thank you for making up the chicken, dressing the chicken, so I can go to the store and buy it and feed my family. So a big thank you to everybody that has put in work, still putting in work, and people that have already put in work. Thank you very much. If you think you ain't making a difference in the world, you are. You absolutely are. Might not be very noticeable, you know, but you're helping folks. Yep, that's right, Nico. That same mood and shines for everyone. Thanks. So yeah, big thank you to everybody from all over the world, wherever you're watching that. Thank you all for what you do. Look at all that coal out there. I don't know if y'all seen it. That's a lot of coal. I guarantee it's going to China. I guarantee it. That is a lot of coal. Chinese, like they like their coal. They got those coal plants for their electricity. They burn that coal up in China. Hey, Jonathan. Good morning to you. Hope you're enjoying your day off to work, if you work, or if you put in your work already, you're tired. Congratulations. I'm still working for Uncle Sam. He won't give me a break. He just takes and takes and takes. He can't never get enough. And if I get enough, they audit me and take more. It's like, oh man. One day I was doing my taxes. I was living in Indiana at the time. Well, I ended up getting a return, and then Indiana sent me a letter saying, hey, you paid too much in taxes, or we took too much in taxes or something. Here's a check. I mean, it wasn't much. It was like $180. I was like, well, okay, so I cashed the check from the state. And guess what they did? They sent me another letter saying I owe them the exact amount that they sent me. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So they ended up just taking it back. Get winter for 6 months. That's crazy. I couldn't do it. I live in the south, you know, and so, I mean, we can get snow in April. I've seen it snow in April. But it's usually like that first week of April I've seen it snow. I've not seen it snow after that, I don't believe. You can have it. I think this winter's going to be rough on everybody. It's right around the corner. I mean, sometimes I like the days shorter. You know, I like when it gets dark at 4:30, 5 o'clock. But then I can't wait till summer when it gets dark at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Where's Little Beaver? I don't know. Discussion. Oh yeah, about the garbage bag, Miko, we were talking about. Hygiene can be different. Yeah, we was talking about that garbage bag thing. Was that last week or the week before? I'm confused on you think men's hygiene can be different. Like, what do you mean? Like, do better? Like, the hygiene can be better than what they do? Who Little Beaver is. My dog's name was Bandit. Yeah, you got us all interested. PWI 2112. We want to know who Bandit is in Little Beaver. Oh, you talking about that movie, Smokey and the Bandit? Or Convoy? Oh, I'm a real trucker. You see me trucking. Actually, I'm in the passenger seat while my friend drives. I'm as real as anybody else.